So we're going to be taking a look today at building a deck around this lovely lady, So her ability is that all of your action cards gain -1 to their cost. We have a few action cards in the pool. There are three from blue. We have 2 from green, 1 from purple, and 2 from red. So I thought about this for a little bit. Obviously, we're not going to go with purple because it only has 1. We want to try to take advantage of playing as many action cards as possible. So innately, we have to take blue, which is nice because they already have 3. And so it's either green or red. And I thought about it, and I think we're going to go with red because red has a lot of little babies that we can play out that also have recover, which recover is really only good for the moment, and then on your opponent's turn, they're just going to blow up. So the Yamato and the Hinata that both bounce cards back to our hands after the rolling on it, bounce from the battlefield back to our hand, can actually benefit us when we're playing cards like Sarada and Sai, because they'll let us go in and swing again rather than our opponents just destroying them and us being left in the dust. So let's go ahead and start building this. We're doing blue and red, so I'm going to go ahead and swipe all of these green cards out. Again, if you're unfamiliar with what I'm using here, this is Tabletop Simulator. It's pretty neat. The community has built a nice little presence for Tabletop Simulator, and so I decided to take advantage of it. Really cool for deck building because right now I hate unsleeving cards, and if I want to create any extra decks, I just have to unsleeve them because you only have 3 copies of each. So this is pretty neat. Alright, first let's take a look at our action cards. So I think we should just go ahead and add 3 copies of all of these. We have the Hinata. Controversy over these, but they basically bounce a card back. This one lets you draw 2 cards. Yamato, bounce a card back. You draw an EX card and you bounce an opponent's card. Pretty cool. Then this one is like Sugetsu. You draw 1 of each and -2 cards. And then our last, Shikamaru taps a card. And then Sakura destroys a card. So we have a pretty good amount of different draw power plus destruction. So this will be interesting. Oh, I hate when it does this. Can't stack them properly. There we go. So that's 3 of those, 3 of those. We're going to destroy these and this. And let's just get 3 of these bad boys. Boom. We'll go over here, grab 3 of these. And 3 of these. So why not? This might be a little outrageous because we're going to have so many action cards in our hand. And the only good thing about playing him is if we have her on the field. Whoops. Oops. There we go. So definitely 3 of her. We can narrow these down as we see fit, but for right now we'll just put those all at max. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 cards. Okay. So we have that little gimmicky thing out of the way. So let's start looking, because it's inevitable that we're probably going to hit this as an ability, or our opponent's going to hit this and we're going to have to bounce a card back. So let's take a look at some small cards that we can put in to remedy that. And like I talked about, the recovery ability is one that we're going to want to launch back, I think. So let's grab 3 size. Man, I keep doing that. Put that there. Okay, so we have 3 of these size. Let's do 3 Saradas. What else would be good here? Ooh. He doesn't always survive, but I mean, Mitsuki's just a really nice card. But if he does survive by some unholy spirit, he would be really nice to bounce back. probably the best card he can bounce back if he survives. Okay. We have Konohamaru, but he's kind of expensive. And because we're playing so many action cards, I don't think Legion's going to be that great. So we'll just skip over that for now. Let's see what else we have. I think Sai's just a really good card. Kind of scared of bouncing him back, but that's a possible contender. So contender. So I'll put him up there. Chocho is just a really good card overall, and also a decent one to bounce back if we, by some chance, hit an action card. So I'll put 3 of her. Sakura, pretty nice. They'll let us get over some of our Sentinel bodies, and she also has recovery for the price of 4. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of destruction in this deck, so it might be beneficial for us to take the Tsunade. We'll come back to that though. Okay, so that's kind of the red package. We have some maybes, we have some other decent cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and combine all these. Boop. 9, 12, 14. Let's go ahead and add 2 of these sides in. I mean, he's really good. You know what? Maybe he's our big beater. Let's add another one. Get over those problematic big drops. Alright, that's 17. Let's see what we're at now. Oh, what? Sorry, 1 second. Let's search. What did I put? Oh my gosh, I added so many Karens. I mean, she's cute, but geez. Why is there so many Karens in this deck? There we go. Sorry, Karen. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's all these Hanadas too. What the? Okay. Put that in. Put it in. Okay. Alright, we got 3 of this guy, 3 of this lady. And we're at 35. Okay, that's a pretty good number. So we have 15 cards to play around with. Let's look at our blue options. Alright, Sakura kind of reminds me of a recovery character because she attacks and then she's just exposed. So let's see if maybe we can add a couple of her. Pull out a little bit. That's what she said. Okay, Sasuke, pretty good for a big guy, but I really like this card because this gets over Boruto. And so I think that could be really nice. So let's get maybe 2 of him. Just pull these down. I wish I could like Shino, but man, you can't attack anything with them, so it's kind of bleh. Sugetsu, perfect card that we need in this deck. A lot of drawing. We get the Guardian or the Sentinel ability. All right. Excuse me. Kankuro. Blue just doesn't have that many like really interesting cards. We have some options here to tap, but I mean even this guy, you have to wait a whole turn for him to actually tap somebody, and he only has 2 strength. We could get the little protector, but I mean what are we really protecting if we're just accidentally bouncing all of our cards back to our hand? Or purposely doing it. So maybe we grab this guy? If he dies, we get a time back, so he's basically a 1-for-1. Yeah, Keep is actually pretty good. He's basically the 1-drop from red, right? Because he gives himself back a time. But he actually has the Guardian ability, so it's pretty good. Alright, what are we at now? 46. We have 4 more to choose. We did have some other options down there. Let's see. We have Tsunade we could pick up, which would be kind of cool. I mean, it would suck to bounce her back, but you know what? I'm actually Did I put 3 size in here? Because now that I think about it, we don't really have a way to get over some of these big guys. Okay, that's perfect. What else do we want? He only has 1 attack. I think we're gonna want more destruction. We don't want Legion. This guy's just really expensive. Who do we want to? Let's look at some maybe in-play abilities. So we have him. He gets us an EX card. Her, I think this pick is just too good to pass up. So yeah, we have enough to get 3 of her. And let's see what else we got here. So we have 1 slot open. We might have to. Oh, actually, let's see if we can fill in a 3rd for. Don't think we want her at 3. Let's see, we have 3 of all these other action cards. 3 of those. Maybe we just add another Sasuke as an ender. So we don't really have a lot of big guys. But then again, we don't really want to have a lot of big guys. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's add in another one of these. Put you out here. Alright, cool. Oops. Well, alright, that makes 50. Now we'll pick out our EX cards and we should be good to go. So I'm just gonna get rid of the rest of these. If you guys have suggestions on what I should add or take away from this deck, please leave them in the comments. I'd be glad to hear it. This is just my brain going like a mile a minute. I don't really have time to reflect because I don't want this video to be too long, even though it's kind of inevitable. Alright, let's look at these guys. So we have a lot of small creatures, so I don't think we're going to be able to pull out things like these 8 drops or maybe 5 would be okay. I don't know about 6. That might be a reach. So I'll put those up here. I don't think we'll get to the 7. Probably not the 6. It's possible, but I'm not sure. I mean, this card is just great if we can get it out, though. It'll beef up our little guys. So, uh-oh, baby's coming in. So, let's just add in this. Alright, that's our dog in the background. So we'll get this guy. More draw power, maybe. Choji wouldn't be bad. Probably, yeah, Choji wouldn't be bad as a person to bring back to our hand. I can go Garaga, not this, Ninetale, and this guy's +2 Guardian attack. That's crazy. I think we'll go with these 6. So we have those, we have the rest of our deck, and I'm gonna go look for a match, and then we'll get into it.